It seems the rules of algebra are endless. Every day you see it seems you're learning a new rule. Well, I've got good news for you. There are really two basic rules in algebra. Two. Not 10, not 50, two. The first is a group of rules I call train rules. Okay? These two rules here. This one and this one. And the reason I call them the train rules is because you see they become like a train of A's. And of course, the rule there is that if A, the base, is repeated, you add the exponents to get the answer. And if A is not repeated, there's a single A and a bunch of numbers on top, you multiply the numbers. So the answer is A6. The other set of rules are distribution rules, okay? To understand the distribution rules, we take the 6 operations we have, group them in groups of 2. So we have 3 groups, plus minus in the first group, the easiest operations, plus minus being each other's opposite, same as multiply and divide, and power and root. So what is the story about distribution of multiplication, say, over addition? That's distribution 1, which is what you know as distribution. If you have a 2 multiplied by a combination of adding things, 2 times a plus b, then you can give a 2 to each one. So that's the distribution of multiplication, which is here, over addition, which is the inside. Well, the same applies also for subtraction. You know that. What you may have not noticed before is that this rule here is the same as a distribution rule. It's the distribution of 2 by division to each of the pieces on top. So A plus B quantity, parentheses, divide by 2, you can give a divide by 2 to each A and to B. Same for A minus B. Again, when you have on this step AB to the power 2, what are you doing? You're giving a power over multiplication. Inside you have multiplication, outside you have power. Is there a distribution rule? Yes, you can give 1 to each, A2, B2. Same for power over division. Power outside, division inside. So you give 1 power to each, and you keep the same operation as the one inside. Same is true about roots. Well, root of AB, root over multiplication, you give 1 root to each. It's root A, root B. Root of A divide B is root A divided by root B. And one thing every student should know is that when you go from powers to addition, it's not possible to distribute. Okay, so even though it looks beautiful to write A plus B power 2, give 1 to each, A2 plus B2, it's not true. Unfortunately, it's not true. Now, when the number is small, like 2, you can fix it easily by adding the plus 2AB. But if the number is big, you still can fix it, but the fix is kind of difficult. If you have 20 up there, if you have 20 here with the first distribution rule, you just put the 20, 20, no problem. But if you have 20 here, you have to add 19 more terms, 19 more terms to fix it. And here, root of A plus B is not root of A plus root of B, and the fix of that is just almost impossible. And that's the rules of algebra.